Hi everybody, Jeff Schneider. Once again, speaking with you about strategic prospecting. We've talked about the unique selling proposition, the ideal client profile, or your USP and ICP. That's your starting point. Once you have those down, the next step down, getting a little bit more granular, is building your list. Now, really high performing companies, software companies that receive venture capital, they want to create a playbook and take care of as much of this for their salespeople as possible. So it's quite possible that many of you don't ever have to build your list because you're given a territory or an account list of 100 or 500 accounts with names and titles and phone numbers and email addresses, maybe even messaging, and you just go to work building relationships with these people. That's a best practice, by the way. However, if you're watching this, there's a good chance you don't have that, and you're tasked with building your list. And if so, you want to think like these high-performing companies. You want to start with the traits of your ideal client, and then you want to find numerous sources to be able to build your list. So back in the day, I used to subscribe to the Portland Business Journal. I still do. And I would read through it, and I would have my ICP in mind. I'm looking for business owners, $2 to $20 million companies with certain industries and certain characteristics. And as I'm reading through the Business Journal, if I find somebody, I go, okay, this is somebody that I might want to reach out to. So now this is where tools come in. I'd start with LinkedIn. I go out to LinkedIn, I try and find this person, try and find their company, send them a LinkedIn connection request. Then I would use something like ZoomInfo or Apollo or some of these other subscription services, which aren't cheap, but they're likely to give you rich information on the executives within these companies, email addresses, direct dial phone numbers, things like that. And now I'm building a list, and I may want to even go deeper depending upon what it is that I sell and who I sell it to. I might want to have the CEO, the CRO, VPs of sales, directors of sales that I'm reaching out to. And so the building of the list is something that you want to be doing constantly. I would spend 2 or 3 hours a week building and replenishing my list, because as I speak with people, some of them drop off the list. And as I set up appointments, some of them drop off the list. I have to replace them. So this building of the list is very important, because when it comes time to actually send the message, whether that's picking up the phone or sending an email or a LinkedIn InMail, I don't want to be thinking who I'm going to call. I want to have that list prepared so I can do one after another without thinking about it. Hey, thanks for watching. Appreciate it. If this resonates with you and you want to have a conversation about you and your team and building a list that is a smart, usable list, send me a message. Let's have a conversation. Good selling.